Yo, it's good, Noah. Good, Ivan. You trading PM? Something forms A plus. Gonna probably use safety protocol, given how much we expanded today. But I got levels. I got statistics. Generally, a good idea of where this can go. Appreciate you, Hamza. Um, I am not gonna be looking for shorts. That's for sure. Maybe macro on close, but holy chop. I mean, news is coming out at 2, so potential sells? No. I won't even consider sells unless it's final hour like final 15 to 30 minutes. Thanks for calling here, bro. You inspired me to start posting. That's good, man. I personally think everyone should post. What? So I posted a trade recap. I passed one of the accounts. I'm gonna try to pass another one. Posted a trade recap. Showed you guys the executions. If you're curious on the account that we passed, I will be looking for longs. Yeah. You copy trading? I will be copy trading, but first I just want to get one payout with funded next. Um, That's it. First get one payout, then we can discuss other opportunities. Yep, you should wait till after 2 p.m., in my opinion, although I don't want to give anyone advice. We can engineer some liquidity higher, break down. We can find a good long opportunity. Hey, that's not... Are you still going to be working with an X? Yes. If I took one trade... Do you recommend live broker account? Not if you have to ask that question. Have you ever blown an account even following your rules? Only accounts that I took payouts on and didn't have much drawdown left. Even then, usually I do just full port it after. So I guess technically no. Let me sign into my brokerage here. We may execute on the live account. We may not. No guarantees. I don't want to guarantee anything to anyone. But I will sign in. It's gonna be safety protocol. I don't really want to do anything before news. Keep that red line there so people know that what we're waiting for. How much you up today? Didn't trade my live or funded accounts today. Alpha Futures or Blue Guardian? Alpha Futures have easier payouts. I'd recommend Alpha Futures personally. I passed FTMO 100K challenge. Nice, bro. Omogami lost my accounts on Friday. Too big of a lot and did not account for daily mocks. That would happen. That does happen. How do you trade the news? Wait till after news. I'm hoping news dumps, and then maybe we can get a good, nice, long opportunity. You still trading? I don't know what you mean by still, but I will be trading the afternoon session. What's the indicator called for text? This one is called Sonar Lab Checklist. This one is called AGFX Watermark. We're looking for that revenge. All I've done today is pass one account. I replied to your message, Damn Jan. I think you commented on my video, right? Anyways, no revenge. All I've done today is pass an account. I don't know what revenge I'd be seeking. I wouldn't sell unless you want to try to predict the manipulation lower. You could. I like this sell side here, for example. We can engage in this sell side. Nice, I'm down 700 on my eval. Should I keep risking 500 or 250 until I'm back? I think 250 is not a bad idea. You can go 350 each, maybe 2 trades, A plus only. What trades and when you have taken today? I posted the trade recaps today. News bearish, real move should be bullish. That would be nice. FOMC minutes, yeah. May not be something major, by the way. You're good, Damn John. Appreciate you. Wait, 1.33 off the short before this high? Oh, this one? Nice. Down 500 on my eval. Gotta make 2K today. I do know those ones. Trying to take advantage of the end of day. Are you trading PM session? 1, because it's FOMC minutes. 2, I always trade PM session when I'm available. Looking for shorts or longs? I'm only going to be interested in longs. Do not want to fight how bullish this has been. Gatie, can you read my Discord message when you get a chance? Yes. Although, can you send it again? Because I may not know which one. I may have deleted it by accident if I haven't replied yet. Got the short, didn't go well. It happens. Bias, I'm looking for longs. Not even really about bias. I always say this. It's more so just about I would never want to take a short in this market. They're really easy. I may just get destroyed like immediately. Like it's not worth the risk. You scared for your LASIK? I was nervous, but these glasses are really annoying me right now. So honestly, all I am now is excited. Also, why did my chart switch screens? Hey, if I use your code for 3 accounts, I get 3 entries in 1. You can get 3 entries. You just have to message me on Discord. Okay, I got you. Wait, NQ, you're or SNQ. You had PRK? Pulled forward in FOMO? You mean FOMC? Not FOMO? No, I'm not gonna full port the question. Can you answer my question? Are you basing? I am in Canada, yeah. What's your P&L so far this month? Hard to answer. I'm up on the live account. That means much. Daily time frame looks totally creepy. Higher time frame, consolidation crazy. Yeah. Shorts. I personally won't engage in shorts, but you can. Bias is bullish. I'm gonna be looking for longs this FOMC. Don't really see myself taking a short unless like news candle takes the high and then we break. Okay, we could argue an eval short. If we take the sell side, we pass the account. Even if it's like a 1 in 3 chance, it's probably still worth it for an eval. But on my live account, I will not be taking any shorts. Today I burned through another challenge and I reset my account. Somehow managed to make a profit of 850, but I'm not satisfied all myself because I was just gambling. it's good that you took that acknowledgement. That would be the first step. I'd recommend watching my psychology series if you struggle with that. Are you Ethiopian? No. Markets are zesty. Manipulate down and long to the upside. That would be perfect. Yeah. If we can leave this high open. Engineer shorts. Are you related to Ali Gatti? I would say Ali Gatti is related to me. Wait, why'd you unmute that guy? Oh, blocked. Thank you. Yeah, he's my brother. 307.5 short. FOMC gonna tap. 305. 305. Bro, I don't know how big of a candle you're expecting. I'm probably expecting something not even bigger than this, in my opinion. Singer Ali Gatti is your brother? That's my brother. If he's your brother, I would believe it. I wasn't lying. What live account do you recommend in Canada? If you live in Ontario, I would recommend Tradeovate. If you live in Canada and you can't use Tradeovate, I would recommend AMP Futures. I don't use either because I have a stock account with Interactive Brokers and I don't want to have two different live brokers. I want to do everything in one place, so I use Interactive Brokers. Is it worth to set up limit orders to try and pass an account? Yeah, to be honest, if you have the money, yeah, it probably is worth it. No, he's actually your brother? Yeah, he is. He looks so silly with those glasses. That's okay. He's literally from Canada, so I wasn't lying. Yeah, he is my brother. I am Iraqi, yeah. What is your risk management on eval? I risk half the drawdown pretty much every time. When is FOMC minutes? Will be released in 2 minutes. What is your risk management on eval? Yeah, pretty much that's what I do. That's good, Fib. For real? Yeah, not joking. How you learn to do not trade when your setup is not there? I lost a lot of times. What do you think is the best broker for Europe live account? Interactive is always an option. I like interactive brokers, but you need quite a bit of capital. Yeah, most people don't know. All right. News in 1 minute, 30 seconds. You still trading with minutes and FOMC press conference? Yeah, that's when I prefer to trade. Well, I'd prefer there be an FOMC press conference, more volatility. But you speak Arabic? Only a little bit. Maybe like a bit. Medium. Little to medium amount. Pick one to go forever. IFG order block. I'd rather keep the order block. NGA, congrats on passing. Why is everyone congratulating me for passing an eval like it's my first ever eval pass? I posted in the Discord that I passed the 25K, and everyone's like, "Great job, guys! Congratulations!" I don't know where it's coming from. Congrats on your all right, bro. Asking if you can full per all his streaming money. He doesn't make. Oh, I mean like song streams. What age did you start trading? I started trading 2 years ago. What's your thought of combining your analysis with some indicator? I think it would be too difficult. I could definitely run an indicator for bias, but I wouldn't be able to run an indicator for my model entries. It's going to take, there's too many little things. I do genuinely think if I took the time to make a bot, like a robot that can trade, I think I could be like 5% profitable. Like if out of 100 trades I win 5, like 5 more, if it's like 1R. But like that's it, you know? All right, we'll see if we can get a run on sell side here. Doesn't even have to be a run on sell side. Even if we just got something like this, that'd be fine. Probably be worth engaging. Just clean this chart up a bit. The session is over. Huge work on the micro. Oh, interesting. Yeah. We may trade up into there now. I don't know where to put this. I think that's good. Clean, right? 14-point candle, so fine. I mean, that's what I was expecting. Sorry, I had new candle. Micro and Q took that high, weird. Micro usually has more wicks because the books are thinner, right? Mm. You catch anything today? I did pass from one account today. Um, that was the same account we traded in the morning. Weird price action. It's only been 2 minutes since the news dropped. I think give it a chance a little bit at least. But yeah, I mean we'll see. We're just here for opportunity. Today was not a good day. It was ranging. Hmm? You're trading a stock or index? I'm trading Nasdaq futures. Anyone on funded next not able to enter a trade? Just bought a new eval. I'm on funded next, and I think I'll be able to trade. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Did you sign the agreement on Tradeovate? Trying out the ICT kill. Try out the ICT kill. Bro, trust it's free. No, thank you. Just Tradeovate issue, I guess. It might be a Tradeovate issue. It feels like 14, 3 minutes ago. I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say. Why do you get 25K instead of 50K? The reason I get the 25K is because you can get up to 12 of them. So I think it's worth it to try and just build a buffer on the 25K because you can get eventually 12. So I think in the long run, you would rather 12 25s. So I'm just going to start with the 25s. Also, it's cheaper. Also, it's really easy to get a payout. Although the 50K is just as easy, so it doesn't really matter in terms of easy payout. But like I said to you guys, my personal goal, we're just going to aim for one singular payout with Funded Next first. If I can get one payout with Funded Next, everything goes smoothly. Then we can look for multiple accounts and go from there. Right? The goal is just one. How much is max allo? 12 50Ks, 6 50Ks, or 300Ks. So 300K is the max, but you can do it with 12 25Ks. 100K accounts are cheaper. Yeah, because you can make less money with 100K accounts. Can you not get 12 50Ks? Nope, only 6. What prop firm do you normally use? My favorite prop firm is Alpha Futures. I am now adding this one. What's this called? The meeting. FOMC meeting. There is no meeting. It's just the minutes. The minutes is like the summary of the meeting, basically. What is best, Funded Next or Apex? Depends on your goals. Attack after trading, bro. After? Come on, bro. I'm waiting. Do this shit right now. Give me a 3-star, bro. Easy. Hey, where's my toolbar? Right. So we're rejecting off the rejection block. Bro, I have 20 hours. That's easy, bro. How long does it take Alpha to sign documents? You're taking forever for my payout. You probably missed something. The payouts are almost always under 24 hours for me. Not almost always. Every single time it's been under 24 hours. How many 50K accounts you can get? I believe 6 is the maximum. Anyways, if we can get a nice run lower. Yeah, this 15-minute that's open, for example, that could be nice. So what is that? 1330 low. Lowest low below 1330. This low right here. I like that. Yeah, I don't think I'll have any problems. I want to make sure I can receive the crypto and everything. Um, where's your affiliate link for what? Draw out the first presentation of PM could be nice start off that inverse. Yeah, you could use that. But like I said, for me, I don't really want to short. I'd rather see it, come down, take the PM low, maybe give me something from there. Is it better on crypto because of taxes? You still have to report the income. I've already made 2 funded next withdrawals. They pay very quickly. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect to have any issues with them. I just want to get one payout first, and then difference between legacy and rapid. I don't know, but rapid is I think a lot better. Rapid you can pass in 1 day. In legacy you can pass. It has to be 3 days minimum because 40% consistency. I'm gonna be honest. Just go for the rapid if you want to try. Can you get payouts to crypto? Yeah. If you would choose only one prop from a funded next and Apex, which one? I would choose funded next because the payouts are easier. Apex is good for 2 reasons. One, you want to make a shit ton of money, or two, you're a beginner and you want to practice on very cheap evals. Alpha Futures is my #1 prop firm, and that's probably never gonna change because I don't think any other firm will have that rule. Best prop to use after Alpha. I would pair Alpha with Funded Next. That's what I'm doing. I looked at them all, and I think Funded Next is the best one to trade with Alpha Futures. How is the payout easy with Funded Next? There's only one rule: 40% consistency. That's it. Alpha has a 15K max payout cap. Yeah. Any hidden rules? Just 40% consistency, and that's it. I don't think there's literally any other rules. Don't trade the CPI, NFP, or FOMC candle. I think that's it. How should I risk once I pass 50K eval so I don't blow it? The best way to do it, let me put you guys on. The best way to figure out how much you should risk is to go backtest and see how much you can scalp on alpha. That's not true. You can't tick manipulate. It's different. What you need to do is go see your maximum loss streak. For example, I've backtested like 5 years. Okay, the last 5 years I've backtested multiple times. I never had a losing streak more than 8. Sometimes I had like 6 losses, 2 and then 6, right? But never 8. So what do I do if I really, really do not want to blow an account? Probably 10 to 12. If I give myself that little bit extra buffer, I should be fine. That sucks, Paul. Paul, try funded next. It's pretty similar. 1 alpha, 2 top step, 3 take profit, 4 my funded, 5 funded next, 6 tradeify. Why are you still on charts? Why do you think? 50% profit share in 7 days, 100%, 30 days, and cannot withdraw 100%. Which firm is that? 50%. Okay, that's all that information is not true. It's 100% profit split on funded next. You can withdraw every 3 days, and it's a like 100% profit split, and you can withdraw every 3 days. So I'm not sure where it might be old information, or maybe looking at the forex side. But funded next rapid account, you can withdraw every 3 days. How long before we trade again? Because FOMC. I'm ready to trade right now. My model forms. I just have a legacy funded. I don't know the rules on that, but I think it's 5 winning days. But like I said, I wouldn't do the legacy. I would do the rapid. It's kind of a lot better. Do you use TradingView? No, I use TradeZella. Are you going to blow funded next accounts with payout? My first one, yes, Deem. Very simple. My very simple plan. First payout, we're just going to go for an $800 payout, and then we're going to blow the account. After that, I will reinvest to get more accounts. I will build buffers on them unless I need to request a payout. The good thing is if I'm eligible for a payout with Alpha or Funded Next, they're both going to be eligible. Like, they'll be eligible at the same time. So really, I don't ever need to request a Funded Next payout. But if I ever need the money, or I'm never going to need the money if I'm being honest, but for some reason I want to request a payout, I can just take it, So you don't need a buffer, you can just get to the max payout and nuke it. Exactly. You can repeat that process. You can pass accounts in 1 day. And that's why I'm adding funded next. If I want to copy trade throughout different firms, which ones do you recommend? I recommend Alpha Futures and Funded Next together. Depends what firms you use. You know, they both have the same rules for payout, so it's easy. Do you pay monthly on Alpha Futures even after you pass? No, sir. Are there news restrictions on Alpha? Yes. You can't trade 2 minutes before and after news. The game plan? I want to see longs, but we have to take out sell side. Have you blown a lot of accounts before you became profitable? Not that many accounts. Depends what your definition of profitable is. I need motivation. Are you profitable? You don't need motivation. You need discipline. Does Funded Next offer trading view integration? Yes. You can use TradeAvate. How many accounts? Not enough for me to count. Not enough for me to count? I don't know. Not enough for me. Not enough. Not a significant amount for me to keep track. I don't know. Does Funded Next offer? Yeah, they do. I'm not sure what that says. What is the difference between Legacy and Rapid? Again, I'm not really sure. You'd have to read on it. But Rapid, I'm pretty sure, is like a lot better. Backtesting results, very successful. Why do you want longs? This is why. I'm down 1K Express. What do I do? You keep trading, brother. Are there news restrictions on Blue Guardian futures? I'm not sure. Have you loaned a bunch of accounts before getting it funded? My first ever funded account that I passed took me like 4 or 5 tries. How do you manage? It's end of day trading drawdown, not live trading drawdown. So same as every other firm. My emotions get messed up when I'm down, so I take bad trades. I'd recommend watching my psychology series on YouTube. You're probably not going to. People always ask me for psychology advice, and I always tell them I have 5 episodes that are probably going to give you information about psychology that you've never heard of, and yet they never watch it. Am I going to take a trade if my model forms? Looks like it might go without us. Or we're going to have to try a macro on close. You have a video on daily buys? Yeah, I do have a video on daily buys. What's your model? It's all on YouTube. No point in me sitting here trying to explain it now. It can be less than 2 minutes if it's more than 10 ticks, and less than 10 ticks if it's more than 2 minutes. There you go. Yo, Gatie, what's up, brother? When are you gonna short? Never. Not today. How long you been trading? 2 years. Have you ever heard of Quant Tech Prop Firm? I have heard of them. They actually offered me a partnership, but I declined. Is the Funded Next based on end of day balance stopping like the trailing? Yes, end of day balance. At GatieTrades. Are you Mexican? No, I'm Arab. What's a better 1-day trade? What's better, 1 trade a day max or 2 trades? Depends on your style and how much you risk. Me personally, I allow myself an infinite amount of trades because I know I can stay in control and always take good trades. However, I do have a maximum loss limit every single day. You know, so if I lose two full size trades in a day, usually I'm done. But it's like stopping the fall end of day bounce like Apex. But no, it's like end of day. Like it doesn't update until the end. When did you turn profitable? I feel like I've hard question to answer. I always tell people the same thing. It took me 3 months to get my first ever payout after passing my first funded. I had some break-even months. I had some losing months. I still have some break-even months and some losing months. But at the end of the day, I always make more than I lose. When does PM first presented form? After 130, it's this one right here. I would use this one. Did you live? I do live off trading you. Is the broker for Funded Next TradeAvate? Yes. Did I have my payout and remove me off their server? Sorry about that, bro. That's really frustrating. What do we call blowing an account while following rules? You got to go back and figure out what happened. If you truly followed all your rules and you followed your risk management plan and money management plan and you still blew the account, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. What I would do, your next step, is to go see the trades that you lost. It's possible your model needs to be changed. I'd probably say it would not need to be. What I would say you need to do is figure out the trades you took and the probability of the trades you took, right? There's a very common scenario. You have a profitable model, and it's not the model that fails. It's just you failing the model, you know? There is no like, oh, CIC order block's gonna deliver 80% win rate. Like that shit doesn't happen. You have to take high quality setups with high probability objectives. You know. I don't know if it's normal, but it's NQ too high on the right chart. Uh, this is S&P 500. Oh wait, this is not S&P 500. Sure with Bitcoin. Did you catch that long at 6:43 a.m. 34 hour? That video was hilarious, bro. That's dead ass the kind of messages I get in TikTok, bro. It's not even like, believe it or not, I've pretty much heard those exact words before, in a very condescending tone as well. So I had to make a video about it. How do you determine high quality setups? The best way to do it, I'll tell you what I did, and then you can do it with your model too. You need to go back when you backtest, look at all the trades you won and lost, look at the ones that delivered nicely versus didn't. You need to see what are the repeating characteristics of the trades that made it a really good trade, you know? Eventually you start getting confluences that are really, really strong. For me, I use statistics. At least now I do. Time and price is a big one. What was your lunch today? I haven't eaten lunch. I ate 2 breakfasts. Yeah, ES swept highs as well. Or it's like perfect equal highs. No, ES hasn't swept highs yet, a little bit higher. This is really just printing, huh? You gonna short now? What would you saw the best place to backtest? What would you say is the best place? TradeZella. How do you prevent overtrading plus over leverage? Watch my video on YouTube. The title is Greed. No gym today? I'm not going gym until after my surgery. Bro, where did you decide trade now? What? I'm short at 30275. I hope that delivers. How do you prevent overtrading? Yeah, watch my video on Greed. It's on my YouTube channel. You take anything yet today? I passed one account. I took the long from here to here. I posted a trade recap. I noticed that I lack patience when I backtest. Bars move are instant. That's probably what it is. That's a big one. It's really easy to just click the button and see what happens. When you're watching it paint live, you may make decisions that are not, the best. I took the same long. Nice. Yeah, I posted a trade recap. Anyway, this is just going higher. 25,300. That was my main objective. How much you risk on your evals? Either 500 or 1,000. Do you ever make Minecraft gameplay? Well, I actually love Minecraft, but only at certain times of the year. Depends if the nostalgia hits or not. Minecraft's fun, bro. Love from Somalia. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I am Iraqi. Are you in a trade? No. Even if I wanted to be, I don't even think my model formed. You could argue this order block. My model has not formed. No model. It's just a document being released, no Powell speech. You think you'll get a trade this afternoon? Possible. It may be a macro on close. Can you tell me how to backtest properly? Can you make a video about it? I already have a video on it. It's on my YouTube channel. Are you live every day at this time? No, I'm live every day at 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. Usually I don't go live in the PM, but sometimes I do. How do you choose at which point you drag to break even? I never move my stop to break even. It's very rarely. I have very specific times. There's a very specific thing I need to see before I move my stop. Yeah, triple equal highs with the yes. Why are you marking out 2 p.m. open? That's the power of 3 I'm looking at right now. You planning on trading now or no? Yeah, if my model forms. Probably won't trade my live account, I'm going to be honest. But this eval, how are we going to get 37 points? Is there even a point in trading this eval? 2 minis is the max. I don't know how we're going to get 37 points. Unless we swing a short. I am monetized on YouTube, yeah. I make around $200. Hey, Gatie, will you take 2 days off LASIK? I scheduled LASIK on Friday. So Friday, there will be no stream. But that way I can come back Monday and be ready. Because I'll have the weekend off. So no stream Friday. There's half penetration level at 3:30. Definitely have to go there to the end of the day. Here, let me give you guys a statistic. When is the doc being released? I don't know if it'll ever be released. Let me just share it here and there. Stats in my. I ran a statistic today before live stream. Bruh. -4 is pretty unlikely. Let's just say that. In fact, the only trade I'd probably ever take is a macro on close now, like final hour lower, run opposing liquidity. I feel like that's the only thing I could possibly even look to consider. If I'm gonna pass the account, I mean, 37 points. Obviously, I don't want to force it, right? It's 37 points. It's a Fibonacci tool. What's 1500 divided by 20 divided by 2? Yeah, 37.5. We need 38 points to pass this account. We just try to get half. We can get 19 points. We're halfway past. It's not bad. We could try and top take the 302, 3.5 standard deviation level. Should we go for it for shits and giggles? Kind of a Hail Mary play. How do you approach challenges? Very, very aggressively. The surgery hurt? No, there's no pain. What's the move here, Fib? Did you trade in high school? No. Is the orange an order block? The orange is an inversion fair value gap. Or sorry, the bullish fair value gap reclaimed now. Did LASIK best decision ever? Thank you, man. That's exactly what I want to hear, to be honest. How old are you? Are you in school? I'm not in school anymore. I'm 22 years old. What is the surgery exactly? It's called LASIK eye surgery. I spelled it a little bit incorrectly. How much is LASIK? It's going to cost me $5,500. Everyone go long. This year is almost, and I never spent how many dollars. It's worth it. I know it's possible. Goddamn, nice stream. Is this shit worth it? That's not a question I can ask you. If you have a good procedure, what's your prescription? Minus 4.25. Someone will drive me home, yes. You paid with payout money? Payout money, stock money. I don't have a job. Did you learn from ICT? Yeah. If we break that orange FEG and break down to the downside, would you short? Not at this time, but maybe in the final hour. I wouldn't short before 3, if I'm being honest. How do you make your TikTok quality very clean when you screen record your PC? I'm recording in 4K, that's why. Congrats, thank you, man. What plays have you watched from ICT? I've seen every single ICT video. Most of them I've seen multiple times. How do you trade differently now versus AM? Trade the exact same. What nationality you're? I'm Arab. Best mentorship you learned from him? 2022 mentorship is my favorite. Once it goes down long. Maybe all his private ones do? Yes. Are you Muslim? Yeah, I am. What's good, Lori? LASIK? It's eye surgery. I'm good, man. I'm good. 2024 is really good. Do you stand with Free Palestine? Yeah, I'd say so. Keep it simple. No need to get into it. TBH, I wouldn't even consider anything till yes, makes some of this PA. I've watched 2018. All those like privated videos that people leak supposedly. I've seen clips. You backtest where you do? I backtest on TradeZella. That's what I'm thinking too, Lori. I mean, if there's going to be an opportunity, it's going to be final hour shorts, most likely. Chat's so much more chill than AM. So true, bro. You see people be making fun of me for having not been a trade yet. And then if I take a trade and lose, people hate. Which strategy is your favorite? My strategy. Did you catch a huge move up? I caught a piece of the pie. I did pass one account. Missed my 5-minute entry in the 5-minute suspension block. Here? I can stand on business with IDT in the intro of Chief Keef Love Sosa. What's your first name? Your strat is unprofitable? It's okay if you think that. I mean, I don't know how you would know, given you haven't traded it, you know, nearly as much as me. But that's okay. I mean, you don't have to use my strategy. I can be the only person. That's fine. Every video, every single video. Most of them, multiple times. When will you take a trade? If my model forms long before 25.3 or in the final hour short, or in the final hour short after 35.3. Your stats, I can pretty consistently get a 50 to 60% win rate with around 2R. It's 11.27. Get out the charts. It's 228 for me. And I'm running. How did September PA treat you? I was profitable in September. How did it treat me? Horribly. That was a terrible month. Terrible month, in my opinion. So draining. I don't know how. We had a couple of really good trades that carried our equity, and that was it. Is there a difference between your Power 3 and AMD? I would say AMD is the most basic form of Power of 3. But no, in the premise, it's pretty much the exact same thing. How long are your trades? Anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours. I'd say on average around 20 to 30 minutes, probably. I enter short targeting the open 15-minute gap after the 2 p.m. I'd say 15 minutes. Surgery is easy after watching that September price action. Yeah, bro. My shorts are hitting right now. Nice. Hope October cleans up so far. Not so good. I agree. I think the government shutdown plays a role. Are you waiting for a pullback? Yeah. I'd ideally want to see, like I said, PM session low get taken. Take care, Percy. 2:28 a.m. or PM? I'm in PM. I'm in local time, New York, as well. You use pop ones? Yes. You looking for a reversal model or protraction shorts? Protraction shorts would be impossible. I'm looking for protraction long. As long as we don't take this line, which I think is likely, protraction long is what I want. And if we do take this line before getting a nice protraction long, I think shorts in the final hour macro is probably the best move. Are you using indicators? No. Or short right now? No. If you shift on PM, would lunch be on the cards? Yep, this was a very profitable year for me. Triple equal highs on ES. Exactly. Not even worth. It's not even worth taking a long on this ELA. And we could pass half the account, I guess. This PA sucked. This is boring. This is a 25K funded next evaluation. I passed one. I bought two because I was assuming, maybe I'll blow one. But I passed one. So, why are you live now? Because I might trade the PM session. $14.30. I mean, we're likely to get a range expansion, right? Do something. I do both, prop firm and live. Did you trade during AM? Just one trade on eval. Or just traded one eval. Price is dancing. That's not doing much. How do you keep a straight face when someone's silly question? Bro, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been live streaming for a year and a half every single day. I think some people forget that. PM session starts officially at 1:30. But lunch ends at 1. 30 minutes would be like opening range, I suppose you can say. Pre-market. Do you trade NFP? Yeah, I love NFP. Do you ever trade continuous trades like anywhere it keeps going up? Yeah, that's fine. That'll be my protraction model. Shorts, I personally won't be shorting, but it could go lower for sure. I mean, it's always possible. 14:30. It's just the next hourly candle in regular trading hours. So I'm hoping for some sort of intermediate term power of three, where if we can get something like maybe something like this. Have you played this TFT season? I played one. I played one game. Do you usually use contact lenses all day? My eyes get so dry with them. I do use them all day. That's why I'm getting the surgery. Where have you been? Malaya. This is super flat. If you're in Canada, I would look at this. If you're in Ontario, if you're not in Ontario, okay. If you're not in Ontario, I would use this. This will be your best bet, most likely. Unless you have a lot of money to put into capital, use M futures. That's what I'm saying, Dakota. Oh my life. ES looks very clean. Too clean. I agree, those equal highs on ES are very clean. Very smooth. Can we get a setup? I don't know. Is this enough for an eval long? 1430, open, short-term low, OB. It's not a rule break. Took the short-term low. See if ES gets the OB. What's the risk on this? 6 points to make 14. I mean, it won't even help the eval if we did that. Let's see if we get the OB. We don't even get the OB, so. CS hat could be left for tomorrow, maybe not. If we don't take those highs, I think final hour will pump. What I would prefer is we pump now, and then final hour gives us the macro on close signature in this window. Best drawn liquidity. Probably previous day high or low. Almost taken every time. New day opening gap is a good draw on liquidity as well. Opening range gap, new day opening gap, previous day's high low. Super golden. Final hour is what time? 3 to 4. Those ES has could be left for tomorrow. Maybe not. Let's go. I wouldn't trust that OB. I wouldn't trust that OB. Were you trading in high school? No. I wish I was. This is a dry, very dry morning session. PM session. Like, how are we gonna have FOMC minutes? Morning session does that. Lunch does that. And PM does this. How long you been on? 45 minutes. How do you prim it in? Once you move your stop, you can prim it in. When our ATM played, what is FOMC minutes and thing close? The Fed doesn't get funded by the government. They get funded kind of differently, so they're not closed, to my knowledge. If I'm longing that, green line is all-time highs. 25,300 is my draw. This is all-time high here. 25,300 is my. So you'd like to see price move up and stuff like that. Exactly, yeah. That would be ideal. But mind you, is that going to happen? It's not the best thing to do when it's all-time highs. But like I said, I'm trying to get rid of this eval as soon as possible. Yeah. Do I even want to sit here until then? Probably not, to be honest. Why are you ignoring this short setup? I wonder why. I wonder. I need a profitable strategy that I can follow. My 1-hour ATM model is pretty simple and pretty profitable, I would say. This could be the run. Now that we closed above, I wouldn't touch that trade. I'm on the eval at 49K, so I just full port and buy a new one. Did you get to 49K today, or was it like yesterday or something? Did you lose 1K today? Good short if someone is gambling. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday? I'd probably just risk. I mean, depends how much money you have. Yeah, higher R, lower win rate, or lower R, high win rate. Depends what prop firm you're using. If you're on like Alpha, Funded Next, anything between 1 and 3 R, you don't need much more. Alpha 0, I'm sending that 1K today. I mean, not today, bro. If you risk 1K today, I don't even. Can you even risk 1K today, bro? This candle's 6 points. There's literally no point. If I'm buying a Funded Next Rapid account, pass it tomorrow, the next day I'm making 500, I'll be able to pay. Okay. You need more for consistency. The best way to do it, Paul, is three $300 days. Then you can request the full amount. What's your model? Power of 3. Kind of looking like pure cheek. You ever play sports? I play basketball. When it goes down to OT of your area, why don't you buy a small one? One small one, eh? Why? Good question. Why am I not in longs? Because this looks really, really sloppy. And even if I did take a long, and we hit perfect TP, 13 points, that's still like only 1/4 passing the account. I'm trying to get this account done in one trade, you know? Risk 1250. Good time to sell stocks. I sold all my stocks personally. I like the standard more, but if you need to just get some money up before buying the standard, because it is 3 times more expensive if you include the activation fee, then I would do the 0. You can get a payout on. If you can get a payout on the 0, the standard should be very, very easy for you. If you're a true ICT trader, what's all the macro times? If you're a true ICT trader, what type of question is that, bro? What's the big difference? There's no payout cap. Well, it's 15,000, not 1,500. So the payouts you get are bigger, and you can request 100% of what you make. Those are the main two. Simply put, you can make a little bit more money with the standard, but it costs more money, you know. So it depends kind of where you're at. How easy are payouts for the next compared to Apex? Compared to Apex, every prop firm has easy payouts. If you're a true ICT trader, you have a 99% win rate. You look better without those glasses. Good thing I'm getting surgery on Friday. Hopefully I'm eligible for the surgery. I don't know if I am. Top step, you probably want to build a buffer on top step. LASIK surgery, yeah. I'm gonna just flip my EVO right now so I'm done 1K from 50K. You could do it, but like I said, I don't know how much you'd even be able to risk for 1K. Like, even if price moved all the way here, it's 15 points. So how many minis can you get? 2, I think. Maybe they'll give you 3. I guess it's not bad. Like $800. You say you sold all your stocks? Yeah. What about my funny futures? I've never tried them. Why is there no alpha hype? What do you mean alpha hype? What's the reason for selling stocks? I was taking all my profits. All my targets were hit. High removal. um, there's some displacement. Name 3 books. Curious George, Bones, and Geronimo Stilton. I like that book. Not that I read it, actually. You have a stop loss with stocks? Yeah, I use stop losses. Or dollar cost averages. IBKR, yeah, that's exactly what I use. What do you think about FTMO? FTMO is a great firm. Geronimo Stilton's a banger. What's the dollar cost average? Some stocks, instead of getting stopped out at minus 10%, I just add I just keep adding. If it's a long-term growth stock, I wouldn't do that with something like FUTU, the one I called recently, or CLS. This was a nice one I really called. Huge move. No jokes. No jokes at all. I genuinely called it at 191. Like this one, I have a stop loss because it's not a long-term growth stock. With AMD stock, I'm not putting a stop loss on AMD. I'm gonna keep adding if it goes down. You know, for example, because I'm just gonna re-enter. Like if I got stopped, I'm just gonna. It's better. Like it's a better place to add. Why would I stop? Does it make sense? Does investing work the same way with trading except on a daily time frame? I would say 50% of it. 50% is analysis. 50% is picking the right stock. I'm hand collecting data in an Excel sheet to develop a strategy. Do you have any data collect tips? What I would recommend is to go back on a trading like TradeZella chart, for example. Skip to the time frame where your trading ends. So, for example, for me, 9:30 to 11:30, that's my prime time. What I used to do is skip to 11:30, screenshot the chart, and then I just start looking at where models formed, what formed, etc., etc. Solstice holiday that will have good profit and discounts. I don't know, but Alpha has 25% off right now. Guys, should I sell out my stocks because of an upcoming market crash? I don't think there's going to be an upcoming market crash. It depends what you're playing. Like, are you swing trading or are you long-term investing? If you're long-term investing, depending on your fills, there's no reason to close. You can just keep adding. If you want to reinvest profits, depend. Like, again, I'm not a financial advisor by any means, but people use stop loss in day trading. No, this is not financial advice. Bro got the glasses and have been locking in since. I've always had these glasses. All right, if we can get the PM low, 1450 macro, we just may be able to squeeze 37 points. It's possible. It's possible. And you know what we can do? We can enter 2 minis here and 10 micros here. Or like 2 minis here and 2 minis here maybe. How long did it? That's a hard question to ask because I rewatch stuff and like how much time taking my first time. I also like some of the stuff I went back and watched later. Like hard to say. Um, like 2022 could take you 2 weeks, less. Love watching me. Thank you, bro. What point are you looking to enter? Something like this would be A plus. Something like this might also form, and there's gonna be an SMT here. I could work with that too. Again, I'm not gonna be trading my live account though. I already closed the broker as soon as I saw that. There's no way I'm trading on my live account today. But if ES can take these lunch lows, we're gonna have an SMT. Yeah, double full port. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I want to. If I'm being honest, I don't want to have this account tomorrow because I wanted to start trading funded. What stocks do you mainly trade on interactive brokers? Every single time, I usually have a different stock. Depends what stock I picked. I usually have a watch list. Then I'll pick. Most recently, I traded AMD and FUTU. I'm sick. My throat hurts and it's hard to swallow. How much you have on your live account? Enough. Enough to trade micros. I don't trade minis. If I have a good end of the run in my live account from October to December, I will add more into 2026. Make 5 figures off trading? Sometimes. Not every month. Just because of Gatie, I'm quitting my job tomorrow and going all in. It's not the worst thing, to be honest. You pick your core stocks away in core. CanSlim? Yeah, that's pretty much. I developed my own CanSlim model. How does it feel to trade a live account? So good. I'll tell you what it feels like. Do you guys know the ones where you're like, okay, this month it's a fresh month. Like, let me lock in. Like, I'm not gonna break rules this month. Or okay, this month, I'm gonna journal every trade. Like, That's what it feels like on a live account. Like it's just like ultimate locked in. Like it's like you have a finals or some shit. Like you're obviously gonna be max locked in. You know, making my own indicator. There's really no point. No, so not really. Possible short? No, possible long if anything. And if we get the OB here, we can only get 17 points. We may have to double full port. I use interactive brokers. If we get a CISD here, inverse suspension block, I'm in that Johnster. ES took lunch loads. We're inside the last macro going into final hour. 3.5 standard deviation level. We just might be able to double full port this because if we can get 20 points plus 20 on the micro, yeah, it's possible. I do have a video on trading view settings, my most recent video. Five, 15. This is hella boring. So boring. Hella boring. Max boring. Yeah, I'm sure some people are in shorts. They can do that. That's okay. I like that. If we can get speed here, might be able to take a long. I'm gonna long them both, to be honest, on this eval. Take it, not yet. I mean, my model hasn't even formed yet. PM usually this low? No, it's because morning session moved a lot, which is why I'm expecting a big move in the final hour. But like I said, do I even want to sit here? Do I really want to sit here from 3 to like 3:30? No, man. For one eval, I'd rather just put it in an order and then log off and just see what happens. I really do not want to sit here for 40 more minutes. I really can't be asked, man. Like, what am I doing right now? I'm watching nothing. It's like terrible. I would like to see speed above here. I will enter long. Say we got to fill here. We can squeeze out 20 points. Press a button. If my model forms. 289 VI. Oh, man. This is boring. Ending the day with these perfect equal highs is very nice. I mean, it's 3 drives. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't even really take the equal highs, I'd say. To me, it looks like unfinished business. Might just have to go max long on gold. Oh, nah. We might just have to bring this eval into tomorrow. What's the PL low? This is PM low. Lowest low below 13 opening price. Probably because the government shutdown, I'd say. That's why it's so different. I actually know exactly what you're talking about, Fade Trader. Why are you hell-bent on longs? I wouldn't say I'm hell-bent. It's kind of extreme, wouldn't you say? It's very simple. There is no reason to be fighting this order flow. Also, ES left triple equal highs, so. Alright, this may be our long. We're going to have to take it on both the micro and the mini at the exact same time. If we get a solid closure here, we'll try it with 8-point risk. I don't even know how much risk that's going to be. We're going to have to keep the money on so we can see. Give me some nice follow through. It's not even going to be a full port, unfortunately. It's going to be, what's 8 times 2? No, I don't even want to do the math. What did you do? I edited, and I also was in a trade. All right. 2 minis and 10 micros. I think that should be enough to pass. If we go to the final TP. Let me do some math here. Okay, looks like we may get immediately stopped anyways. Anyways, if this decides to trade higher, 25.3. I want to make this very clear. This is an eval. All right, I don't think there's a point in calculating. Looks like we're gonna get done in one candle, most likely here. Still in on the micro for now. Probably gonna get done here too. So how much do we have left on this account? We still have one more full port, one more half port. Okay, well, that one immediately failed. I probably will. How much do we have left? 600. Yeah, we'll probably just full port that tomorrow. I'm not even gonna sit here and watch that price action. So we probably take PM low. I don't really want to watch this. I'm gonna leave this marked out. 25,300. Yeah, that's it. We'll just see. Today's not your day. Why? Today was amazing. Just one past account. YM already took lunch lows prior to ES. You suck dick. Don't need to be so aggressive. I don't know. I still think it can go higher, but that one was pretty good setup with the SMT as well. We'll see. It's possible we just got wicked. Room tour? It's pretty much what you see here. 80% of the chat never seen the payout. I'd say probably more. You look at YM SMTs, sometimes. I still got saved by 3 points, so let's see. Possible. $95. I'd say probably more. What trade did you take after AM stream? I posted a recap. Why there's no wick on mine? Which one? It's fine, but people can hate. You know, I'll take the free engagement. Take the free engagement. I don't know, bro. We're making lower highs right now. This is a higher high, but sure. Yeah, we took one trade and got immediately stopped out. Passed? No. We have half the account left. I'll probably try it again, to be honest. I don't even know if we'd pass, but if we get a strong inversion here, I'll try one more on the eval. I love PO3 gang. Me too. I saw you at Ohio State. That was not me, bro. That was not me. This could be a run to PM low. It's 7 points. It's not even really worth taking. Could risk the account for it. Now there's no point. The amount of hate I'm gonna get if I take another trade is just not even worth it. I'd rather just teleport this thing off stream. Not even worth it. But in reality, yeah, I mean that's an order block from the fair value gap. You could get a nice. I mean, you're still trading. Where's the discipline? Why do you care? It's just reputation. Y'all remember when GatieTrades as a kid used to bust after playing sports? We'll just draw the P&L tool. Gatorade as a kid used to bust after playing sports. You lost me money. Take the short. No, I'd rather just full port this at like 9:30. Or realistically, our best chance of passing this account is full porting a news. When's the next news day? Next news day. 10 a.m. is not enough. Fed chair at 8:30. Maybe. You know you shouldn't be trading. You're very incorrect, actually. We have CPI on Wednesday. No impact with the government shutdown. Yeah, the account's in drawdown, and I'm not about to sit here and spend days trying to bring it back. Not worth my time. You know what? I like you, Fib. I appreciate you. It's FOMC. I always trade. FOMC. MJ didn't get famous by sitting out. Because even if this trade played, I wouldn't even pass. I need like an immediate run, you know? We'll probably try it again here. How much risk? 10. We have 600. 10 times 20. 2, 4. 2 minis. It wouldn't pass the account, but we could get to like half. We'll see if we get the OB. You're 700 off passing? Looks awful. What account put in next? Remember, 3 minis, 15 micros? No, it's only 2 minis. Wait, can you do 3 minis? No, it's a 25k. I think our best bet is just full port the next like 9:30 open or something. I'll be honest. We need like an immediate run. Because we're gonna have to make 25k. You can also have 10 micros with the minis. Yeah, I know. The reality of trading guru shows profits on edit videos, but in real time. Yeah, I mean most people don't live stream, you know. I mean, keep in mind this is an eval, right? I hope you guys knew that going forward. I made it very clear. Why hate drawdown? It's not that I hate drawdown. It's just kind of like a waste of time, you know. Appreciate you, Dean. Yeah, no, I know. I agree with you. Earning reports for big tech last 2 weeks. The reason you're long because we have equal highs on. Yes, that's one of the main reasons. Yeah. Also the huge S&T and the 15-minute fair value gap ES is trading in. Well, we probably take out this low first. We could try to scalp the low. Let's do that. We're gonna try and scalp the low. And then scalp the long. Oh, that's probably still not worth it, to be honest. Appreciate you, Dean. There's no unacceptable time to trade. It's just whatever matches your system. Yeah, I don't listen to that guy, bro. Long YM to intraday high, more range. I still think it's not worth it. Realistically, the best chance to pass will just be off 930 candle or something. No, this is futures. Best time to trade is the market open. My favorite time to trade is 9:30 open, if that's what you mean. What you can do after the stream? Probably code. What's good, Adrian? Full pour with 5. I can't do 5. The max is 2. That's why I'm saying this trade's not even worth it. We got the inversion there. Kind of. Alright, let's try it. With the account on the line. I don't know why it looks like that. Why does it look like that? That looks funny. This is an eval, and I am full porting this eval with no stop loss. The stop loss is the account being blown. I'm not sure exactly what I have to aim for to pass. I think a safe bet would be 9-7. So, am I in the trade, man? Anyways, I should be. Aim for 9-7. It should suffice if it gets there. If it could just show me. What is this, bro? Has this ever happened to anyone? I've never seen this before. Just close and re-enter? I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? Well, I'm full porting my funded next 25K rapid account. I only have one more trade left in this account, so this one, kind of has to play out. But you can pass in 1 day, so I'm taking advantage of that. I don't want to waste time on eval. I don't know if this is enough. I don't think it's enough to pass. I don't even think it's close. Let's do some math. I gotta make 621 divided by 20 divided by 3. So a total of 35 points, to my knowledge. So a total of 35. So if I get 20 plus 20, that should be enough. Right? That should be enough. All right, we'll see. I think it's enough. We'll just see what happens. All right, see if that fair value gap respects price. No, you can't trade futures on MT5. Just want to see that macro deliver. Pretty much the same long we took as last time. Last time we got souped, unfortunately. I'm not gonna watch a movie at night. If my girl was here, we'd probably watch something, but no. If my girl's not here, I just do work all day, to be honest. Maybe I'll watch some YouTube. Want a pool by condo? I could go for a swim. Oh, actually, I think they told me don't swim, right, or something. Does it have to hit a new low to reach a new high? Good shit, Jet. What type of coding you doing? Trading coding stuff. Do your friends trade? Only recently they started. After they kind of saw how much. I told them a long time ago to start trading. They didn't really listen. Now I started making like pretty good money, and here I am teaching them. But they're like my really really good friends, so I would have never declined them. Like they're actually really good people. Like I said, I'm going for pass or fail on this trade. Like I'm not partialing. I'm not none of that. I'm not moving the stop to this intermediate or sorry short term low. You can move the stop here if you wanted to. I don't know. If people are. I'm sure someone out there is copying. I'm going for pass or fail. You know, I don't know how much this trade is up. I have to aim for more. I think we shoot for the 25-3. This could get really slow. If it starts consolidating, I might just close and come back later. Day trading became so popular. It doesn't really matter. I think it's definitely more popular. I don't think it's that popular though. You don't feel about that good about the execution? I like both the trades I took. It's gonna be slow. Yeah, it might be really slow. Restart trading view. I did refresh. It didn't do much. Yeah, you can open a position like this on alpha. You're trading Friday. I have surgery on Friday. What is USDT ERC20? In crypto, you can send crypto through different networks. So USDT is the crypto. ERC20 is the network that you would have to send and receive it. Yeah. Imagine you're not in. Nah, surely I'm in. I see the arrow. Yeah, we're in. We're in. We're in. Okay, wait, hold on. 565. That's a break even. So we need an extra 1500 from like this price point here. So 1500 is yo, we literally can't pass. Like 1500, that's 25 points in total. But if I get 15 points here, hold on. Let me do some math. 15 times 40 is 600. And then 15 times 20 is 300. So we need 300 more. 300 divided by 30 would be, oh, sorry, divided by 2 would be an extra 5 points. So if we can snipe, I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm just going to leave it here and figure it out another day. I think we just sniped the 3.5 standard deviation level. And the rest is... I really don't care, bro. I really don't care. I'm trying to pass the 25K rapid count. How do you get your payouts in? I use Wise. I haven't done a crypto payout yet. I'm going to be using ERC20 though. That's just the one that I have. What was your win percentage for September? It was around 50. You ever traded meme coins? Unfortunately, yes. Fortunately, yes. This is going to be really slow if we're retracing right now. It's going to be really slow. Funded Next said they'd pay me, and if they do, like I promised, we'll do the poker tournament with cash giveaways. It's Wise quicker than ACH. Every time I get bit, takes 4 days to get my account. Wise with Alpha Futures has always been under 24 hours for me. This is a Fibonacci standard deviation projection. Um, the real reason my TP's there is I'm trying to pass the account in one trade. The issue is I'm in the mini and the micro at the same time. Can I add contracts? In the max. This is gonna be a slow trade. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want to just sit here the entire day with you guys. Although I do like you guys. I did see his 369 stuff. I think that's very silly. To think you figure out the whole secret to the financial markets with something as simple as 369 is ridiculous. I can't believe people are buying that shit. Do you do your own taxes? Yeah. I also have a tax person. They help me, of course. Why'd you take this trade? I was bullish the entire session, and we got the SMT, so we swept sell side, and then the OB. Where do you find a tax person? Local. Which car do you have? I drive a 2008 Lexus. I love Zusi. I'm trading. What are you talking about? Some new strategy? Yeah, you can call it a new strategy. I'd move my stop right here if I was trading anything but this eval. I'm saying this because I know some people probably copy traded. This is where I would put my stop. Secure the 5 points. It's the code to the every single market move. You figured it out, bro. What website? It's called like Net. I forget the names, like Netgear or something like that. You can just for me, you got the tax file that you have to report is different if you have your income from a job or if you have your income from self-employed. You just have to get the paper, fill it out, and then you can give it to your tax guy, or you can submit it yourself. I think it's called Netgear. I'll figure out the name now. Um, what's the website? It's like Netgear or something. What's the website called for taxes? Netgear? Question mark. I think it's Netgear. Netfile. Netfile. Oh yeah, so we sniped that 3.5 standard deviation level. Did we pass? Bro, we're not even close to passing, even with 3 minis. We're only halfway. No, we're not even close to passing. Anyways, that was a pretty good trade. We're just gonna have to pass tomorrow, or fail tomorrow. We kind of sniped that 3.5. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't assume we get to 4, but you could look for short sensitivity there. Last 15 minutes, or sorry, last hour going into 16:15. I would assume a macro on close lower because Nasdaq didn't run any sell side. I think our best bet to pass is just come back tomorrow. So I don't want to. And we enter off of the OB formation there. So I'll take a screenshot of this. We did take a loss prior, but then we caught really good risk reward there. I do live stream every day, yeah. You know what? Let me let this play out a bit because this could actually form a sort of top take idea. So, might as well attempt a short. The top take shorts. You've come this far. The probability of me passing the account will be a lot lower if I just take a top take short right now. We'd also need a pretty significant run. It's not worth it. I'd rather just try to pass tomorrow. I think we just ended off with there. Also, people will copy trade, and I don't want them to copy trade a top take short. What is the 3.5 standard deviation? Do I want to show? I don't know. How can we be sure this shit is not AI? Did you pass? No. Not even close. Just full port short? You've traveled this far, gang? Everyone wants me to full port short? Did I do it for chat? Did I full port short for chat? Some people say no, some people say yes. ES has triple highs. Didn't we take the highs? I think we did. Oh, I'm not looking at ES. I'm tripping. Yeah, it would have to be after ES takes the highs. I'll do it with you. Full port shorts at all-time highs for chat. I think ES is gonna take all-time highs. All right, I'll show you the 3.5 standard deviation line really quickly, but if you pay attention really closely, you'll see it. These are the lines, low to open. Project them. I know the probabilities of each one getting hit, so that's why I can use that standard deviation level. You were to be the one you're spending time to hate, bro. Look at your life. Gaddy, be honest about your income as a Muslim. Stop oozing. I've never even mentioned anything about my income ever. I very specifically do not talk about how much money I've made. Never claim to be. Never claim to have made any amount of money ever. I purposely do not talk about that stuff. I call out fake and support the real. Hold on. Let me unmute this guy. I want to hear what he has to say. What do you think is fake here? What do you think I'm claiming that's... I haven't claimed anything. I purposely do that on purpose. I think like I'm saying I'm like a millionaire or something. Oh, I did not mean to pin that. I was trying to ban that guy. What are all these see my bussies, bro? Like you think I'm an AI or something? Genuinely just here to trade my model every day. That's all. You know? All I do. It's genuinely all I do. I posted my model on YouTube and I show up and I trade my model. And that's it. Truth is, you make a majority of your profits. I do make money from affiliates, but not that much. Hopefully one day. Yeah, I don't think you're being rude. I wouldn't have muted you, but you trade Zella? I do have trade Zella. Full port short all-time highs for the people, Gaddy. If ES takes all-time highs, I'll do it. And I'll just close chart. Which standard deviation using the most at which price you use your drive standard deviation? Low to opening high. Trying to predict high of day. And then macro on close. It depends on the scenario you're in. What I'm doing in this situation, I'll show you guys. I'm deviating the low below midnight to opening price. And you can take every 0.5 level. Why this specifically? Opening price, midnight. Midnight opening price. This, I only use this one for macro on close. Where's midnight, man? This one over here. I actually have 3.5 incorrectly annotated there. For macro on close. You know? So, predicting potential high of day. Do you show your results? I want to follow your trades, but I gotta be sure. Do I show my results? What do you mean by my results? Every trade I take is on live stream. I show. So if you want to go back and look at all the live streams, you can decide for yourself. With all due respect, I really could care less whether you copy me or not. In fact, I prefer you not copy me. But it's up to you. I might keep going until ES takes equal highs. Yeah, it's possible. No. Nice. Yes, very nice. We'll put some other Mango Saturdays right now. Yeah, is there any physical tax benefit? You should, yes. To my knowledge, there is a tax benefit for futures. I think it's like a 20% benefit. You called 307.5? You did call 307.5. I remember you. You said you had a sell limit at 307.5. But what are you aiming for, you know? Full pour shorts? I'll do it with you guys if you guys want to do it together. I'll tell you what, we'll risk all the profits. How about that? We'll risk 800. We'll risk 800. That way, worst case, we can just do another full port because it's end of day drawdown, right? You have to check where you live. For all the tax stuff, you gotta check where you live. New high, then first day. See. Can you hold overnight with funded next rapid eval? Because ES can just hurry up, take that. I can't believe I stayed this long on live stream, but you spend so much time on the charts, bruh. Let me ask you something. How do you know how long I've been on the charts? Did you sit here and watch me the entire time? Because then I would say you spend a lot of time watching me on the charts. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, we took that long. Took it all together. He was trading this morning too, though. This morning, I did not trade my funded or my live account. Although I did not trade it this session either. But this is FOMC day. So on FOMC day, I always stream both morning and afternoon. Even then, it's only 4 hours. So if it's a personal daily loss limit, yes, you can. Top take right now, not yet. Did you take that long? Yeah. Even then, for 4 hours, is 4 hours a lot of time on the charts? I suppose, yeah. You're the GOAT, TP5. Appreciate you, bro. You entered shorts. To be honest, we could enter here because what's 800? Hold on, hold on. Let me do some math. Let me do some math. 800 is what we have to risk. 800 divided by 40. That's 20 points. So we can have a 20-point stop. What are we likely to hit here, man? I need ES to take out these highs. If ES takes out these highs, we'll try a soup with the 20-point stop. On crypto, I think stock is a better play. It'll close somewhere near the high, but if we can just get like 10 points, that's all I need. What's good, SMC? I'm about to risk all the profits I made on a macro on close short play. This is an eval. But yeah, I saw your trade, Corey. Good shit, bro. Feels good to finally have one just go, huh? I don't know how long it's been for you. I actually caught two today, but no shot that we can close. Yes. I'm generally thinking we just short 20-point stop. What are the chances we go all the way up here? It's pretty probable, actually. Yeah, first clean one in a while, bro. We just had to trade 3 p.m. Just had to trade 3 p.m. I guess it's all about timing. If 2 to 3 is gonna consolidate, it's more likely to expand 3 to 4. I guess it's actually ridiculous, bro. That's what I'm saying, Felix. If we can get up 330 power of 3 last hour, that'd be nice. Like if we shorted this 20-point stop, no shot it goes to 338, right? It's never good to say that. Yeah, Asia might be the move. To be fair, I do want to risk this 800 now. The reason I want to risk this 800 now is because I have a free trade. I have a free trade of $800 risk right now. And we only need. Hold on, let me do some math. 700, which divide that by 40. We only need 17.5 points. So if we could just really hurry it up here, take out the high, I would do 1225Ks personally. Yeah, exactly. I have more drawdown potential. I'm going to use this 800 that we made. New 30-minute candle. It's actually an hourly candle in RTH. You'll see it very shortly. It'll spawn in like, this is the hourly chart. Wait for it. There it is. We could just take the long for ES. What's 3 points on ES? 3 times 50 times 2. It's not enough, bro. 300 boners? 300 boners is not enough, bro. Tricky situation. No, we didn't. How do you get a free trade? I made 800 today. If I risk 800 and then lose it, I'm just break even. We could try to snipe an ES. Okay, 4 points on ES times 50 times 2 contracts. Well, we just long everything, bro. Gold, YM. We're running out of time. We only have 30 minutes left. We gotta get in something, bro. Gold shorts. Are we in or what? I don't even know what gold be offering. Should we just hop in a gold short right now? I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty much the gamble, but I have a free. This is TGR mentality. Yeah, this is not a mentality. This is how the prop firm system is. It goes based off end of day balance. So if you want to pass in one day and you make 800, you have a free 800. Technically, right now, I have 800 plus I have 2,000 worth of drawdown. Risk less than 800. I should risk exactly 800 because that's how much I'm up on this account. 6 hours. That's a long time. I was in the chart for 4 hours. A teacher traces his live account like that? I mean, I wouldn't know. Alpha has end of day drawdown, yeah, so you can do this on Alpha as well. I just don't know if I want to wait for ES to take the highs and then do it, or if we want to get in this gold short right now. I could just take a vote, bro. Gold or what? Gold shorts right now or what? I don't even know how much risk gold is. Both is crazy. I think we just do the smart thing. Let ES take the high and then we look for short, man. Gold short kind of clean. It's a protraction model, man. All right, let's take advantage. We're gonna hop into gold short. I don't even know. Okay, here's the issue with the gold short. Let it trade up into that. Okay. Of course, it's not gonna tell me how much I'm up. I have no idea how the contract sizing works on gold. I have to make sure I only risk 800 on this. So 2. Wait, that alone is 800? That's crazy. Oh, damn. Gold is... Alright, well... I believe this would be $800 worth of risk. Gold be moving like that? Gold sizing is... Yeah, gold sizing is crazy. Anyways, I was hoping for more of like a... that stop loss doesn't really make sense, if I'm being honest. Anyways, we only need... Shoot. We need 700 to pass. So hold on. Let's do some math. 700. Where's the take profit? I don't see anything about take profit. Am I tripping? Alright, bro. We just go 1-to-1. Screw it. Just go 1-to-1. It's probably going to be fine. So 4059. Cancel that limit order. 4059.1. This should pass the account. We could just get there in one go. I mean, shit, I wouldn't complain. I didn't realize gold sizing was that advantageous. Or I don't even know if you want to call it advantageous. If I'm not mistaken, I think we can go for 3.8. It's not telling me how much I'm going to make. Oh, reward 760. I don't even need that much. Hold on. I think I can go to 459.3. Hold on. 740. So each one is $20. So I can go to 0.6. Just gonna hit TP before I even figure it out. No, not 0.6, not 0.6. Not 0.6. 0.5. Alright, that's all we need. We just needed to hit that buy limit right there. Okay, that should be account passed. We're $15 short. I fucking knew this shit was gonna happen. Alright. This might be the most risky thing. We need 15 bucks. It's not over, guys. It's not over. I promise you, I am not coming back tomorrow. This account will be passed or failed today. We need 15 bucks. We're gonna make this happen. See, the thing is, if I short this, we may just go up. But if I long this, we may just go down. 15 bucks, huh? 15 bucks. All right, we're getting in long, bro. We're getting in long. We're going in 2 micros. Do I want to go in long or short? I'm going in long. All right. Of course it doesn't tell me, bro. This shit's pissing me off, bro. We'll just like put the stop here or something. All right, we're risking 22.44 bucks. For what even, bro? That's what I'm saying. It may be a one-sided move. Of course, we're 15 bucks short. This is ridiculous, man. I think this high means how much is 15? We just need 4 points. Use minis for 1 point. It may be too late for that now. Did I go long or short? Are you gambling? Yeah, to be honest. I guess you could say that. 0.5R. I'm trying to make 15 bucks here. Alright. Yeah, minis for 1 point might have been smarter. But then no, then I have to risk a lot. Like I can whatever, I can lose 40 bucks. I'm pretty much past the account. You know, it's no big deal. This one might not be it. Maybe we just come back tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, listen, I have lost accounts doing this before. But maybe the best smart thing is to just come back tomorrow. Just give it a chance, brother. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Imagine you lose this. I'd only lose 40 bucks. So it's not like a big deal. Why don't you let gold go over? I should have let gold go over, you're right. Alright, hear me out, hear me out. Do I add one? Still the RR? Oh, I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's a 50. Is it even 50-50? I don't even know. Good luck, Hamlet. Thank you, thank you. If this one fails, I'm not gonna trade it today because I'm not even gonna risk it. How much you need to pass? $15. Gotta hit before 3. You mean 4? Where have you been, Malaya? We're just gonna like trust this one out. Like I'm not gonna touch it. I'm $5 short. I'm $15 short. Reverse order blocks forming. I'm not gonna reverse. I'm just gonna let this one go, and we'll see what happens. We did win on gold. Yeah, we won on gold, but we're $15 short. Now we're $40 short. With the magnet. I don't know if I trust the magnet, bro. I feel like I'll put the magnet down. Hold on, hold on. I'm adding on this strength. Wait. If we get above CE, I'm gonna add on that. Because then we only need 2 points. Trust the 0.2R. It was a risky one on NASDAQ because NASDAQ literally at that point where it would just like go down the entire time or go up the entire time. You know? Add? I don't know, man. I feel like it's a good thing I didn't add. I don't know. We still got ways. I'm not gonna take another trade after this. If you lose, go short one mini. I think that's not the smart thing to do. The eye works. All right, well, if you say so, the eye works. I'll use that. I'm gonna put the eye up here. I'm gonna put the eye right. Delta is cooked right now. I had 10 minis now. I only need $15, bro. Why would I go 10 minis? Add a rocket? I think we add on this. And now I only need price to hit the red line. Surely we get there. Can I move the stop here? I think we do. 31350. Listen, realistically, this account's gonna get passed one way or another. 7 times 2 times 3. Okay, we're only risking 42 now, so. Or are you selling in a bullish trend? I'm in a long. It just looks really funky because for some reason this thing is fully glitched. Put the sell limit break even. Reverse psychology. They know. Yeah, we may be donezo here. Okay, how much more do we need to pass? I'm assuming this one. All right, we're gonna pass this tomorrow. We need $70, yo. $70 is not that much. $70 is not that much. I'm gonna be honest. $70? I don't think I want to do this on stream. It's actually $62. Short one mini. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you guys. How much is $70? 3.5 points. I'll even put it here. We'll do this. All right, this is the trade. I'll risk this. The account will still be pretty easy to pass. Surely this is an easy one for us. I'm happy to risk that, I think. If this doesn't play out, I'm gonna get so much hate. I mean, we're only risking 270, so it's not a big deal. The amount we're gonna have to work for $70. Genuinely, it's not for entertainment. This is, believe it or not, this is technically the smarter thing to do because I have the free drawdown to work with. Although if this doesn't play out, we'll just come back tomorrow and take like a 1 or 2 hour trade. That is a lot of speed. I'm entertained. A lot of people are entertained probably. I know who's close, but you'll see. I've blown accounts that were like $5 away from pass. How about this? I've blown accounts that I've literally passed before. How about that? Has anyone else passed an account before, but then didn't close the trade in time, and then they ended up blowing the account that they have passed? Yeah, I've done that before. How about that? I've done that a few times. Gold long? I don't think I'm gonna touch anything else out of this one. I'm unprofitable. I can't relate. I've been $5 short. Can't compete with that. I've been there. I've been there one time. I've done that before. That takes serious skill. How long have you been on today? I did 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the PM. But ES looks like it's gonna run for the highs. I feel like I want to cut my losses short here and just come back tomorrow. I suppose we'll give it a chance. This next candle. If this candle flips, I'm gonna cut it short. I'll end stream and just trade this tomorrow. This account should be passed. One way or another, you know. I gotta make some food, man. This is taking too long. W overlap? Now it's gonna overlap the other way. I promise you, if I was in a long, bro, or if I was in a, oh, I am in a short. If I was in a long, this shit would be dumping, bro. Let me make sure this is the right amount that I need. Yeah, 4 points. Okay, I did the math. It should be more than enough. If we could just get break even, we'll get one tick lower. This is one tick lower. 70 divided by. I might terminate that early, bro. I'm gonna put the stop here at 308.50, and I'll just pass tomorrow if I have to. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd rather just come back tomorrow. What are those fills? All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we need 150 to pass. Okay, we'll deal with that tomorrow, man. We'll deal with that tomorrow. We need one foot. We'll deal with this tomorrow. There's no point in doing this now. There isn't going to be any setup in here that's even tradable. So you know what? This was a great day. This was a great day. Oh, thank God we closed, bro. Yes. Yo, that's nice, huh? We got saved. We got saved. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And we'll trade. Listen, we literally need to risk one micro for 2R. There's no reason to even like mess around with the account. We'll come back. We'll finish it off tomorrow. We got two really good trades today. We already passed one account on funded next. This one. This one's almost passed. We'll deal with it tomorrow. Um, we'll deal with it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow on live stream. It's not worth it because there's no setup. Like I have genuinely no idea what's gonna happen. We could put in a high here, move down. So I know I have technically free money to work with, but like it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. I've seen worse things. Um, you successfully did the full port. I'd say pretty successful. How do I want to journal this in the Discord? Overall, pretty good live stream. We had some fun at the end. No. I'm just gonna post this screenshot. Yeah, we'll just come back tomorrow. I'm not even gonna risk it. Are you trading currently? No, I'm done. Did he win today, y'all? Yes. I mean, I passed 1.9 accounts today, I guess you can say. On a stream with Boring PA, yes. Can you tell me how to identify order blocks? I'd watch my video on order blocks. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. I gotta go make food. I've been on this stream for way too long. I did two 2-hour streams today. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Hopefully we finish that account off. And what else? Is that it? Anything else? That's it. Yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Peace.